Dyslexia. This is a term we hear a lot about as parents, but sometimes it's not really clear as to what it means. So let's unpack it just a little. Well, dyslexia is known as a learning difficulty that affects reading and writing skills. However, dyslexia can also affect the way that people process and remember information, and it can impact on their coordination and organizational skills. So it is actually a very complicated diagnosis, and you need to make sure that you get a professional to look into exactly what's going on. But what may you notice as parents that starts you asking the question as to whether your child may have dyslexia? For children under the age of 5 years old, lots of mistakes and behaviors are just developmental stepping stones. But if they persist, then you may need to look a little further. Some of the early signs include difficulty learning nursery rhymes, muddling long words like kambamba instead of cucumber, and difficulty sequencing things like beads or the routines in their day, and constantly forgetting the names of friends or the labels of items. For a primary school child, you may notice that they may take a little longer to make sense of something that you have said, or they may have trouble memorizing routines and plans, confusing times and days, and things that have to be done. Their written work may look messy, with letters being muddled, inconsistent spelling, and jumbled sentences. Their reading progress may also be slower than expected, as they find it difficult to blend together letters or recognize familiar words. They may also have difficulty understanding what they've read, as they've missed words out along the way. With teenagers, the same things occur. However, we may start to notice that the dyslexia is causing distractibility and disorganization, where they often find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. They may also be able to say exactly what they think, but have a hard time writing it in a way that is to the point and easy to read. This will affect their performance on assessments. With teenagers, we may also see that they have difficulty taking notes in class or identifying the main points while learning. And reading may be a slog and cause lots of frustration. You may notice some of these difficulties at home, or maybe the school has raised some concerns before a full diagnosis is made. And it leaves you wondering, what can I do at home to help while I'm waiting for a professional to intervene? Well, there are always things that we can put in place that give our children better outcomes in their ability to learn, without having to fork out tons of money on special games and equipment. And we at Words First are here to help. Whether your child is young or a teenager, the first thing you can put in place is to help them plan and organize themselves. Use calendars at home so they're able to see what can be expected on a daily or weekly basis. Get them used to making lists to help them remember what they need for school or when going on holiday. And help them organize their cupboards, rooms, school case, and desks at home. If your child is under 5 years, you can clap out words so they can hear and learn how to plan long words like elephant. You can also take any opportunity to label the first sounds in words like, oh, look, there's a bird, B for bird. Or rhyme words in play or in everyday activities, such as, I see a bee, bee, tree, me. The other thing that you can do is go on sound walks, where you listen and identify all the sounds that you can hear around you. For slightly older children, give them lots of opportunity to write using as many fun ways as possible, like in the sand, or in shaving foam, or even with chalk on the paving. And you can also help them match the letters to their sounds. For example, yes, that's an M. It says M. Words First have a great program called Phonological Awareness at Home to help guide you with this. And the other thing is read, read, read. Look at the Why Read Aloud resource on our website to see why this is fundamental to progress. For teens, we really want to encourage them to read. Not as fast as possible, but for meaning. And reading can be anything from comics to recipes to interest books, instructions to a game, reviews on Amazon, or even an online game. We can also make sure that they have easy access to new words that are being taught at school. And we can use great modifications on Google and smartphones, such as predictive text, speech to text, or the read aloud function options to make communication and schoolwork far less daunting. Above all, it is important that we as parents stay positive and we encourage our children to remain positive. Dyslexia does not define who your child or teen is. It defines a unique learning style that needs to be embraced to let your child fly. For more information and resources, please visit the Words First site.